The Donkey Kong Experience.
Mind if I...
No, of course. Go right ahead.
Keeps the old butt barrel from blasting, you know what I mean?
I've always wondered, do bananas act as currency for your island?
Come again?
Well, instead of collecting coins or rings, you collect bananas, isn't that right?
Oh, yeah, right. It's our money. All natural money. Not processed at some factory where they can put in whatever dyes and additives that'll nerf your dong. Yeah. You think about, like, where bananas come from. Trees, right? Trees grow in the earth. What's in the earth? Just dirt. And dead bodies. Probably a lot of poop, too. Then you go down like 2 miles, and it's hot lava. All natural hot lava.
Uh-huh. And you also eat your money.
I mean, yeah, so?
That doesn't strike you as odd? Your food is also what you use to pay rent?
I mean, what's the alternative? You use money to pay for food. I'm just cutting out a step.
Well, is there, say, a banana bank? Where do you put your money when you're not eating it?
Cave.
A cave?
Cave.
As in a hole in the side of a mountain.
Yeah, we got a banana cave. Stack them 30 feet high. You should come by the horde sometime.
Huh.
It's cool, it's dry, it's nice. Very defensible, too. A cave is, like, way more secure than a bank.
Definitely not. No
You
way.
kidding me, Diddy? Would you rather have a building protecting our stash or an entire mountain? I mean, come on.
We've been robbed multiple times. There's no lock on the cave. They come in and take everything.
Wait, what happens when they go bad?
Caves don't go bad, bro. Unlike a bank.
No, your bananas. When they rot, don't you lose all your money?
Never had a problem with it.
Your 30-foot-tall piles of food never decay.
Never happened.
How? How is that possible?
Never thought about it before. Most of the bananas I find are just like floating in the air, so maybe it's magic.
We'd never know if the bananas go bad because they keep getting eaten or stolen.
So your entire economy is based around consuming and trading enchanted bananas.
I feel like you're making some assumptions here. You assume that we live on some backwater little island where we just chomp on nanners and trade him into a deadbeat surfer so he'll give us a ride in his busted airplane. But you're wrong. We give him coins for that. See, not everything we do here has to do with bananas.
Oh, I've never seen one of these coins. What do they look like?
They got bananas on them.
You know, you would make a great robot.
Serious?
Absolutely. You're already immeasurably strong as it stands.
Well, they don't call me the prince of the jungle, you know what I mean?
Well, just imagine how much stronger you'd be with a metal exoskeleton fueled by the most advanced technology on the planet.
Wow, yeah, I'd be like a... What's above a king? Some sort of a regional manager? A CEO of the jungle.
But if you were a robot, Robotnik would be your boss. You'd be like a VP of the jungle.
Oh, yeah. Would I have to do what you say?
Well, we both want the same things, right?
Like what?
We want to be the strongest.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
We want to vanquish our enemies.
Who doesn't?
We want to live in peace.
Yeah, leave me and my bananas alone.
Once we've conquered the known galaxy with an unrelenting armada of unstoppable machines.
I feel like you're onto something here, Doc. I'm feeling really pumped. Almost as pumped as I get when I take my Potassa pills. My patented Potassa pills are infused with enough palm dew, coconut hair, and plantain whispers to make your brain the top banana. Get 6 today. All right, let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, we need to hunt and dismember Sonic the Hedgehog. Did he pull up those chimp attack videos? I need some murder inspo.
The Donkey Kong Experience.
And we're back with Dr. Robotnik, who I assume is a medical doctor. So, you ever gonna have like a go-good moment?
I'm not following.
I mean, like me and Mario. We had our beefs, but you know, we got over it. We raced go-karts, we party together sometimes. I was a bad guy for a while, but I went good. Or, you know, independent. You ever gonna patch things up with Sonic and do like a team-up?
We have joined forces on occasion, but let me ask you this. Why does it have to be me that goes good? Why do you assume I'm the evil one?
Well, you turn animals into your robot henchmen, right? Doesn't seem like the kind of thing you'd do if you're like, you know, lawful good.
I simply offer fragile woodland creatures a way to survive their harsh environments. All I ask in exchange for total protection is total subservience. I think that sounds fair, don't you?
Okay, but like, what's harsh about the environment of Green Hill Zone? I went there for a smash tourney once, seemed pretty chill. They got these, rings there instead of bananas, which is, fine, but they don't taste as good.
Well, there are lots of dangerous robot animals roaming around, aren't there?
That is true. I did notice that. But I guess my point is, people are going to think, just hypothetical, that you're evil because you've tried to kill Sonic dozens of times. Maybe hundreds.
And is Sonic dead?
No. I haven't checked. Diddy, can you confirm? Look up if Sonic is alive. While we hear these words from our sponsor. Do you feel sad whenever your eyes are open or closed? Do you ever get the ick, but about your own brain? Do you lay awake at night and wish that a podcast commercial would introduce the solution to all your problems? If so, you need Emo Crush. With Emo Crush's patented technology, you can just type your problems into the app, and it will immediately erase the message and give you a sick workout you should do instead of dealing with your stupid feelings. To ensure the complete destruction of your intrusive thoughts, Emo Crush experts will print out all your messages and escort them to the nearest active volcano. Nobody will be able to prove you ever had any fears or insecurities because all natural hot lava doesn't judge, bro. It just cleanses you of secrets. And you know what? This is true. I've been using Emo Crush for years. Every time I think about something negative or I get a tingle at the back of my skull, I just open the app and it tells me to cram it and get yoked. And look at me. I never felt better.
Sonic is alive.
See, at most, that's attempted murder. You threw barrels at Mario, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And you meant to kill him at the time?
Look, I wasn't in a great place. All I was trying to do is talk to Pauline. But it was New Donk City. You can't even hear yourself think. So yeah, I took her to the top of some unfinished buildings, and people took that as kidnapping. I can't help how people interpret things. So when some little goomba
I think you're
rolls up,
supposed to say Italian-American now.
I swear to monkey Christ. This tiny skid mark of a plumber starts getting into my business when anyone can clearly see I ascended these girders to have a private conversation. So yeah, I started chucking whatever I could find. So this dipshit, this unsolicited contractor, can finally get the message. But he doesn't get it, so I keep throwing more. And he comes at me with goddamn hammers, and at that point I'm just defending myself, holding my ground. Sometimes I think about what would have happened if I brought my coconut gun that day. Things would have been pretty different. But that was the old me. I'm in control now. Candy told me to go to therapy, but instead, I went on a journey, an odyssey across my entire country, all to personally maim and disfigure the pirate lizard that stole my bananas. I made the conscious decision to work out my aggression naturally, and now I don't carry that rage. I chose to unburden myself, and my spirit is lighter for it. I'm pretty sure that's why I don't have fall damage,
Or maybe your immunity to gravity has something to do with the fact that you eat nothing but floating bananas.
Whoa, you're blowing my mind right now, bro.
Anyway, my point was, you tried to kill Mario, I tried to kill Sonic. There's really nothing separating the worst thing you've done and the worst thing I've done.
You did blow up the moon once.
That true?
No, only half of it.
Half a moon is still a lot, though. I think it'd take 50, maybe 60 chimpanzees to do that kind of damage. You ever see what a chimp can do to a human? I got some videos we could watch.
The Donkey Kong Experience.
Boom! And we're live with a dude who's so shady, he's a shadow. How's it going, my brother from another mother, who is a hedgehog, I guess?
Good. Well, I do well.
I bet you do well, bro. Your wiki page says you're the ultimate life force.
Life form. But yeah, that's me.
And under power and abilities... Yo, this just keeps going.
You might have to accept cookies.
But okay, walk with me here. You have super speed.
Natch.
You can teleport.
Yep.
You can throw energy spears.
Wait, I see where you're going with this.
And you're immortal, like a vampire or a Highlander. So...
It's been 20 years since...
Why do you use a gun?
Man, it was the 2000s, okay? It was either use a gun or get a tribal tattoo.
Yeah, I know, dude. I was there. Let's just say Mario didn't pick the gun. You know what I mean?
From what I remember, you were strapped back in those days. And I don't mean like the N64 expansion pack.
Oh, you mean Gunnifer Aniston here?
Yeah, it fires coconuts, right?
Hell yeah.
If he shoots ya,
it's gonna
kill
hurt.
you.
Wait, what?
If you shoot someone, they die. Why else would anyone use guns?
I guess. I mean, first off, guns are for self-defense. If I see a googly-eyed beaver waddling over my direction, I could be in danger of them looking at me, or even talking to me. So I gotta do whatever it takes to avoid that beaver bother, right? That's just the law of the jungle. And hey, it's only coconuts anyway. That's on the E for everyone side of things as far as guns go.
Yeah, about that. I want to show you something. Let's trade for a sec.
Oh, come to Daddy Kong.
So that beauty right there, Courtney Glocks, by the way.
Nice.
That pistol shoots regular bullets that are smaller than the tip of your pinky finger, and it'll still rip up flesh, ignite red explosive barrels to burn your enemies alive, whatever. Unless you're using Matt LeBlanc's. Just came up with that one.
You know, Lanky loved throwing those red barrels everywhere. Haven't seen that guy around lately.
Okay, so compare that with your... What's this branch here?
You like that? It's an all-natural crosshair.
Right. So instead of bullets, you're talking about shooting something the size of your head, faster than the speed of sound. There's no way this coconut gun doesn't liquefy everyone it hits.
Wow, I never thought of that.
You never thought about the carnage you were creating with your giant gun? Because it sounds pretty rad.
Not really. I mean, anyone I shoot just sort of falls over and disappears. Out of sight, out of mind, no body, no crime. You know how it is,
I just want to point out how terrifying it is that you both just happened to bring live firearms to the studio. Remember what happened when Megatron came on the show?
Look what I can do!
That's what I'm talking about, though. This is for self-defense. If anyone tries shit, I'm ready to make them a stain on my wall. Same reason you still have your pop guns. It's the law of the jungle, remember?
Okay, 1, I don't think the law of the jungle applies to Decepticons. 2, my pop guns shoot peanuts. And 3, I left them at home, locked in a closet. Because, like both of you, I don't wear pants and don't have a way or reason to carry guns to a podcast recording.
I'm not dealing with this right now. Did he cut his mic?
You want me to cut my own mic?
Did I stutter?
The Donkey Kong Experience.
We're back on the attack with my chaotic neutral homie, Shadow the Hedgehog. Ooh, brain fart. What were we talking about?
You mentioned shooting an enemy and watching them disappear. I've been running some tests on mortals. They're probably too dark and twisted to go into here. But tell me, where do you think you go when you despawn? When you lose a life?
I mean, start of the level, right? Unless you don't have any more head-shaped balloons. Then you go back to the beginning of the world you were on. Sometimes I wake up in a barrel with my initials on it, but I'm pretty sure that's just a Kong thing. Oh, that reminds me, I'm running low.
No, I mean after you get murked by an armadillo or whatever, you fall over and suddenly reappear at a checkpoint. So is like someone bringing you over there? Or can you like teleport too?
I guess I always thought it was like another me.
What? As in another version of Donkey Kong?
Yeah, that's what extra lives are, right? Extra use. So like if I get impaled by a giant hornet, there's a spare me to continue my rampage to, get my bananas back.
It doesn't bug you? That you're not the first you, but some replacement?
Nah, it's cool. You know how it is. We live, we fall into a crevasse in an abandoned mine. Our exact clones replace us as if nothing happened while endless identical corpses fertilize the land that grows magical floating bananas. It's a circle of life.
Glad I don't have to worry about any of this.
Oh, yeah? What makes you so sure you're the first you?
Hey, I'm no faker. I'm a singular dope-ass organism. Plus, like you said, I'm immortal.
Yeah, but vampires are immortal too. They don't age, but they can still die. I bet if you, fell into the sun or something, that'd mess you up pretty good, bro.
Look, you can't clone the ultimate life form. I mean, except for Eggman, who did it several times, but they were all inferior imitations. Nobody can copy perfection.
Ah, man, I wish I had that kind of confidence. But you've got it, man. The cool factor. It was so weird when you had a gun because it never seemed like you needed it, You were always so cool without it.
Being cool, that's meaningless. I never waste my time trying to impress anyone else.
And that's what makes you so cool. You don't care what people think. It's so rare that I talk to someone who has no filter. Okay, for instance, what do you think about gun control?
I'm in favor of controlling guns. With my finger on the trigger.
Animal rights?
Animals have the right to stay the hell out of my way.
Healthcare.
I don't care about your health.
Climate change.
I'm going to be as fair and even-handed as I can be about this one. I think we, as a society, should put aside our differences, band together, and make it our #1 goal to blow up as many oil refineries as possible.
I love it, man. No filter. That's the opposite of, Funky Kong. He's trying so hard all the time with that bandana and everything. You know that surfer talk is fake, right? What's up, Donkey Toot? My parents are these bogus bankers, and I totally went to a primo private school, but, check out my radical jorts. Excuse me.
Yeah, the more you look like you're trying to be cool, the more you aren't. Or at least that's what I've heard from people who care about that sort of thing, because I don't.
I think there's kind of a balancing act, though, because if you try too hard to look like you're not trying hard, you're just kind of an asshole.
It's a fine line that's difficult to master, but based on what people tell me, I must be walking along some kind of coolness precipice. That's why so many people call me Edgelord in my gooning Discord.
Hey, got anything you want to plug?
Yes. In fact, I have my own podcast called The Shadowcast, where each week I peel back the curtain on the bleakest, most morbid parts of our world. Places and objects so dark that not even light itself could escape the totality of their despair. We're actually having a merch sale right now, 20% off studded belts and wristbands. We also have trucker hats if you want to be extra ironically detached. Because, if you think about it, it's actually hilarious to participate in capitalism, so you could buy, a Shadowcast mug as, a bit. You know what I mean?
Shadowcast! Shit, that's a cool name. Fuck! You got me rethinking my whole thing here. The Donkey Kong experience was just the first thing I thought of because it's, literally my life.
You could always change your name.
Nah, and mess up the branding. Man, Shadowcast. You need guests? I'm down to talk about spooky shit. There was this one time in my house where a glass of water I had was acting funny, it was bubbling a little weird and getting all misty it turned into a soda. But then I realized I just put some antacids in there for my grandma, Wrinkly Kong. She died a while ago and she's a ghost now, but she still gets phantom indigestion. Pretty wild, right?
Uh-huh. Really gnarly stuff.
Do you ever think about how when we die we become a ghost and a zombie? If the undead apocalypse comes, I guess I should be prepared to fight an army of me's, huh? You think all my ghosts would help me out because I'm their king and they'd be bound to my service until I release them? Or would I have to bust them up too?
I can't believe I have to say this, but I need you to stop gesturing wildly with a loaded gun. You're putting our lives and our extra lives in danger.
You gotta coconut up, bro. We're fine. Shadow's faster than a gun, and we already installed bulletproof glass on your booth after that episode with Ridley. I know you love to scold me, but you need to stop being such a wokey Kong and stop being... Uh-oh.
Hey, what's going on?
This happens every few episodes. Give it a minute.
We're back on the attack with my chaotic neutral homie, Shadow the Hedgehog. Ooh, brain fart. What were we talking about?
The Donkey Kong Experience.
And we're back with a killer guest today, the fearsome, the infamous, the one and only Luigi.
Thanks. Great to be here.
You know, I'm surprised they let you out already. Good behavior goes far behind bars, huh?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't be so modest. Everyone knows you get hard time for, I think the technical term is CEO side?
Oh, no. I'm not that Luigi. That's a totally different guy.
I've seen a ton of memes with your exact face, bro. You're pretty much assassination Pepe.
I've already made a statement through my lawyer about this. I do not condone any of what he did or did not do. We just have the same name, like Mario Andretti, Daisy Ridley, or Waluigi Kardashian. It's just a coincidence.
Wow, that's wild, man. How unlucky is that? Imagine if Diddy Kong over there was just minding his own business for decades, and bam, some other guy named Diddy got arrested for some kind of super serious crime, and the name Diddy was tainted forever, and everyone would always associate Diddy with that other guy? That'd be nuts, right, Diddy?
He doesn't know, and don't bother telling him. He gets all his news from looking at other drivers' phones on the freeway.
Whoa! Is that some kind of monster robo-keg? I knew you played minigames, but I didn't know you partied. Know what I mean?
Oh, this? This is the Poltergust 5000. It sucks up ghosts and traps them in this here doohickey.
Oh. So it's just Ghostbusters merch?
Well, it is kind of derivative, but it's real and it does the job.
But wait, that's just a movie. Ghosts don't actually exist, so is this a cosplay?
What are you talking about? Of course ghosts exist.
Come on, bro. I could buy a lot of far-out conspiracy theories, like MK Ultra, thermodynamics, or reindeer.
All of those are real things.
But ghosts? No way, man. Next thing you'll tell me is that Bill Murray's a real person walking among us, and vaccines don't cause chlamydia.
Wait. We race the go-karts against King Boo all the time. That's a ghost right there.
What the hell are you talking about? King Boo is my man. We go way back. He was a pallbearer at my grandma's funeral. Just a super solid dude, though I guess also a little bit see-through. But that doesn't mean he's a ghost.
Didn't you ever notice that King Boo just floats around with a little wiggly tail and no legs?
Whoa there. I normally don't care about this sort of thing, but that sounded kind of legsist, dude.
That's not what I meant.
Look, we've all got our demons, and they manifest in different ways for everyone. You see everything as a threat, so it helps you to carry around a souped-up Hoover to suck off the ghosts that are causing you trouble. Me, on the other hand, I always wear a tie because I'm pretty sure if I ever remove it, my head will fall off. We've all got something, you know?
No, but really, I'm telling you, ghosts are real and they are everywhere. I just captured one that was floating outside the studio.
Donkey dearie, it's your Grandma Wrinkly Kong. Would you be so nice as to let me out of this cramped little container?
You know this lady?
Not ringing any bells.
Pretty sure that actually is your grandma, dude.
See?
Yeah, I'm not buying it. My real Mima couldn't fit in a rig like that. Plus, there's no stench of cabbage dominating the room, so I'm pretty sure that's not her.
You stupid little shit! I should have dropped you more when you were a baby! I curse you with every fiber of my fucking soul! You will never know peace, you 8-foot skid mark! I will make sure you suffer!
Well, she seemed like...
Wow, you really are jumpy, aren't you? Your natural state is like trembling and or cowering. What's the deal there? Why are you so scared all the time?
You would be jumpy too if your every waking minute was a nightmare. Everyone just expects you to instantly risk falling in hot lava or disintegrating in poison swamp water on your way to help them, like it's a no big deal. The only break I get is when someone asks me to be on my 87th sports team. My life is... I will just say it. Heck.
I don't know, man. I think you're just looking at things the wrong way. Way I hear it, you're constantly being bequeathed mansions and stuff. Get some paint and some IKEA cabinets, and you can blow out those into a zillion apartments. Then flip it and use the money to renovate your haunted hotel or whatever. People always need housing because it's like a basic need or whatever, and since they don't want to die on the street, you can gouge them for everything they have. That's just economics 101, dude. Literally free real estate.
Yeah, but that real estate is infested with nasty spirits, and I have to go around cleaning it up by imprisoning their immortal souls for eternity in some gizmo. One time I had to defeat a baby ghost. I cannot even begin to list the ways that was messed up.
Okay, yeah, but have you tried, like, I don't know, not being bothered by that stuff?
Oh, like nothing gets under your skin, huh? Don't you have an imagination?
You mean like head pictures? Nah, dog. Seeing stuff with your mind is for the weak. If you want raw, unfiltered reality, you have to look at stuff with your eyes. They're like the brain of the face.
So that's it? There's nothing you're afraid of?
I'll tell you what I'm afraid of. The unyielding maw of time. No matter what you do, how many bananas you hoard, how many reptile spines you crush, you will die. And then the people you leave behind will die. And eventually all of your greatest accomplishments will erode from the universe's memory. Like a footprint disappearing under a sand dune, like you never existed. Meaning that every step you take on this earth is a part of a futile march into an inescapable oblivion. That and the creepy mask from Mario 2. Never should have had that guy in the show. So, I hear you're originally from something called Doki Doki Panic. Well, I'm gonna head out. Whoop, gotta grab the keys.
I always let Mario be the one to grab the key.
Yo, that reminds me. I saw Mario's Lambo parked down the block. You want to put an upper decker in the gas tank?
Is an upper decker a bad thing?
Oh, yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's do it.
The Donkey Kong Experience.
And we're back with Mushroom Kingdom's loosest cannon, the lethal Luigi.
Again, for legal purposes, I am unrelated to that Luigi who killed that other guy allegedly, who everyone hates allegedly.
You know who I hate? Super goddamn Mario.
Yes. You made your feelings quite clear when you filled up his car with your homemade biofuel.
Can you blame me, though? You can't escape the guy. He puts his own name in front of everyday activities as if he owns the concept of kart racing or painting or tennis. Like, you didn't invent parties, bro.
Yeah, he didn't invent brothers either, or lands, or worlds. Boy, there isn't a lot left he hasn't tried to put his name on, huh?
It's me, Mario. And I take giant Mario shits on my Mario toilet. Then I use my Mario paper to wipe up my Mario. Oh, man.
Hey, that's pretty good. Let me do one. I'm a Mario, and all my stats are very well-rounded. What a jerk.
You gotta go harder, bro. I'm a Mario. And the only time I've been inside someone was when I used my magic hat to possess a Goomba.
That's disgusting, but also true. Okay, how about... I'm a Mario, and I lost every race to Eggman at the Olympics.
Getting better. I'm a Mario. I'm like 35 years old, but I wear baby overalls and say, wahoo! Right? What a loser.
Feels like I'm catching the strays with that one, but all right. I'm a Mario, and I practice the medicine without a license, and I'm currently litigating several malpractice lawsuits.
You're overthinking it, man. Just say what you feel.
I'm a Mario, and I'm the best at sucking ass.
There we go.
I'm a Mario, and there's no soul behind my lifeless eyes.
Yeah, tell him.
I'm a Mario, and I'm going to steal your favorite pet turtle and stomp on it in front of you to teach you a lesson about how to be a man. And no matter how many turtles you go on to murder, I will never love or respect you enough to call you anything other than Green Mario. And if you step out of line, I will stand over your bed with a hammer, so it's the first thing you see when you wake up. Wahoo!
Can we go back to talking about ghosts?
We actually have a caller somehow. I don't know how they got our number.
Hey, what's up, caller? You're on with DK and Luigi. Hit me.
Yeah, I was just calling to say that I think you have this guy Mario all wrong.
You mean he's not a raging egomaniac who plasters his name over common hobbies and activities in a futile effort to compensate for his lack of basic personality traits?
No, he's actually very, cool and a nice guy. Very handsome, and he has a huge...
That is an ice-cold take, I gotta say. We're talking like tropical freeze here, bro. No funky mode.
Mario is a hero, no? He's rescued the princess like 50 times.
Which also means he let her get kidnapped 50 times.
What was that, you greasy meatball? I mean, who said that? Oh, forgive me. I'm not familiar with the little weaseling nobody in your guest chair.
No, but he's got a point here. At this point, Peach has been in captivity more than she's been at the castle these days, right? And while she's gone all that time, it's not like the Mushroom Kingdom falls to pieces. So when Mario goes off to rescue the princess, he's not saving the land. He's just saving some figurehead that the monarchy uses as a cudgel to maintain the status quo for the wealthy and powerful. Or it's just his girlfriend or something.
Ha! He wishes. Definitely not his girlfriend.
Yes, too, I mean, I bet she has shown her gratitude for all those rescues, if you, get my meaning.
I know for a fact that the most they've done is hold hands over the gloves.
Gonna need these gloves when I tear you a new asshole.
Speaking of messy orifices, it's time for a word from our sponsor. It happens to everyone. 1 minute you've double parked your Lamborghini in the ambulance lane, and the next you find out someone baptized a bran loaf in your gas tank. Most people in this situation would just head to the dealership to buy a new car. But what if I told you there was another way? Introducing the Turdskavator. Using patented technology, the Turdskavator dislodges the log. Once the stool is loosened, the user can then siphon out the fecal invader where it can be placed on the sidewalk where excrement belongs. It's as easy as sucking shit through a straw.
Wow, I could really use one of these. I'm on my 8th Lambo this year.
You know, caller, your voice sounds so familiar. I can't place it. Have we boned? Or are you on my pickleball league?
Seriously, you haven't figured it out yet? There's only one person in the world who sounds like Mickey Mouse doing a Tony Soprano impression.
I don't know what you are talking about. I am a normal stranger and a regular person who doesn't have anything to do
Who has
with...
2 thumbs and wants some of Peach's cake?
It's a me! Oh, god damn it, you sniveling twerp! You will regret this! I've had a mushroom ravioli fart with more spine than you! You're nothing, you hear me? You're just a palate swap, a lime, green cock, not even worthy to be my echo fighter! The next time you close your eyes, watch out! You might wake up at hammer time!
Whoa, that was intense. You okay, bro?
You know what? Yeah, I am. All this time I wanted nothing more than to be player one, but looking at what it did to my brother, I think I'm happy being a player two.
Wait, Mario's your brother?